Exhibit D, Miami West area, March 8th, 2025. The complaint was filed. The records were printed. The letter was sent. The response came back. Then the agency went quiet. Five-day thread I answered in two. Now the silence got a badge on two. Borrowed chair, paper crown, acting tough when the record's down. What dates, what file, what authority? Who gave conflict seniority? You wrote the thread, I wrote the truth. Now the archive got a case on you. March 8th, complaint in the system. Names in the record, now nobody missed them. Spence in the file, Brian in frame. Protected activity, already had the name. Buena Vista, Flagler, Miami West Heat. Paper trail, walking with federal feet. Tax records, printed clock, ring speed. Handwritten notes where the payroll leaks. I was owed no lunch, paid only. That's not gossip, it's paper testimony. Finance and annex shifts ran late. The numbers got queued on the government slate. You don't need a crown to look like a clown. When the records stand up and your story falls down, you don't need smoke when the files ignite. Every page in the archive got teeth tonight.
This was not personal.
This was preserved.
This was protected.
This was served.
Five-day thread I answered in two. Now the silence got a badge on two.
Borrowed chair,
Paper crown, acting tough when the record's down. What dates, what file, what authority? Who gave conflict seniority? You wrote the thread, I wrote the truth. Now the archive got a case on you.
The May 5th came with a duty status letter, like pressure on paper was gonna make it better. Absence since January, that was the play. But payroll had a different story to say. P4, paid leave in the record. P5, mixed codes detected later for work. I was then 0 pay drop, ADL WAP, and the questions don't stop. You gave 5 days like you ran the throne. I answered in 2 and asked what was known. What exact dates, what missing proof, what lawful channel, what agency truth? Were you assigned, where you detailed? Was labor relations hiding in the email? Where's the 1723, where's delegation? Why does the conflict sign the accusation? The question is simple. Why place an official already named in protected activity into authority over the complainant's duty status? That is not neutral. That is not clean. That is the machine protecting the machine. They moved Johnson out, put Brian in motion. Same dirty water, different commotion. Already named, already filed, and suddenly acting like the process child. That's borrowed authority, paper thin power. A 5-day storm that died in an hour. Because when the questions came formal and clean, the loud act vanished from the scene. No clarification, no answer, no spine, just silence sitting on government time. You can puff your chest in an office chair, but the docket don't blink and the public don't care. This ain't a diss, it's a document burn. The kind of lesson bad managers learn. You wanted a wall, you wanted blame, but the archive remembered your name.
Five-day thread I answered in two. Now the silence got a badge on two.
borrowed chair, paper crown.
Acting tough when the record's down. What dates, what file, what authority? Who gave conflict seniority?
You wrote the thread, I wrote the truth. Now the archive got a case on me.
Answer the tax,
Answer the leave,
answer the leave,
answer the mail,
answer the scheme,
answer the days,
answer the role,
answer the side,
answer the whole,
answer the record,
answer the claim,
answer the conflict.
answer your name. To USPS, Florida, Miami, DC, explain how this looks from the land of the free. You take a complaint about manager, give her the wheel, then act surprised when retaliation looks real. That ain't leadership, that's damage control. That's putting a paper mask over a payroll hole. That's not accountability, that's institutional nerve. A failing hand promoted to serve. And I kept the receipts, kept every scan, every email, every file, every name, every plan. You sent the threat with 5 days attached. I sent back truth and the silence collapsed. Now Exhibit D is carved in stone. Dark base shaking through a paper throne. The record is living, the archive is loud, and that little paper crown just fell in the crowd.
Now the silence got a badge on too.
Borrowed chair, paper crown.
Acting tough when the record's down.
What dates, what file, what authority?
Who gave conflict seniority?
You wrote the thread, I wrote the truth.
Now the archive got a case on you.
This is Exhibit D, not rumor, not revenge. Record. Response, silence, pattern. Archive closed, case open. Case open.